What's the go with you driving me out? I thought I was driving out.
Well, you know, age before beauty, I guess, yeah.
I was just such a fan of the previous 86 and still am, but I'm stunned at how much nicer everything feels.
What's on the agenda for today?
So when we get out to the track today, you'll be jumping in the passenger seat. So yeah, I hope you bought a clean pair of undies for that.
So it's great to see it out here in the flesh. First thing that strikes me is the side view. It looks super balanced to me with the 2+2 configuration. The cabin itself is slightly positioned differently to a two-seater sports car, but that gives it the iconic 86 look. What I've noticed also on this new GR86, so it's got that front, what we call air curtain, so there's an air inlet and air exit.
Yeah, it's getting rid of the dirty air, allowing it to slip through the air to go faster. They help it stick to the ground. Yeah, when you look at the front, it just looks like such a high-end sports car.
It feels like it's a much more simplified headlamp shape as well. I think the real story though is down here. So we've got a simple but aggressive functional matrix grille. That's what we call the G-mesh.
The grille, for one, is huge. It has better airflows. You know, all these things are designed for cooling. You know, there's just so many things on this car that are improved.
Coming around to the rear, the whole story here is about width to me. The cabin's nice and tight and sort of wraps into this really nice ducktail.
It's got a diffuser at the bottom there to suck it to the ground.
Also noticed that these bumpers around here have been sort of skived away, so you do see more tyre.
You look under here, it's got air breathers on each side to get rid of the dirty air. We'll hop inside and have a look. So straight away we sit in here, we've got beautifully styled seats that wrap around on the sides. Well, it feels amazing. You know, then you've got the iconic 86 driving position. The steering wheel has a fantastic feel. It's got a nicer covering than the old one.
The colour coordination of the interior in red and black stitching, the suede wrap across the top, it just feels very race car-like, but also very premium. And these aircraft-style switches, for me, that just sort of lifts the interior.
And now I reckon it's time to go and put it to the test.
The GR designers have done an amazing job following their philosophy of functional beauty. I was going to say, like, all the ergonomics are really good for oh, whoa! Holy Well, just looking at the different layouts on the instrument cluster, like the...
No, let's stop talking.
This is what it's all about. Yes. I just can't believe how pointed this car is and how controllable on the throttle it is. In your hands, at least. Oh, that was close. Oh, you are a legend. That was absolutely unbelievable. Thank you for scaring the life out of me, throwing me around the track.
It's one of those chores I have to do.
It's definitely worthy of the GR emblem, that's for sure. And yeah, I hope I was a decent passenger.
No, you're very good.
Well,
everyone's happy.
That's a good thing.
I enjoyed it. No squeals, no screams, all good. All right, here we go.
Hold on, Harry.
Okay. No handle. Oh, God. Yes. Love it, Lynn.
How good is the handling?
I know. It has actually like a lot more grip than the previous one as well, I reckon. Oh my God. I'm not built for this. Jesus.
How did you learn to drift like this?
I learned how to drift when buying the current 86.
So your drift story started with the 86?
Yeah. Really impressed how the GR86 drifts so well. Like, the improvement of the car is amazing. Like,
You had so much control and it just seemed like a very easy thing for you to handle.
It holds its drift so well. Like when you're in the car driving, you feel connected to the road. The changing of gears is good. Like the handbrake is in the right position.
It's raw driving, no real help from the car at all.
Yeah.
Just you and the car, which I think as a driver is exactly what we want. I actually did enjoy it, even though I'm a terrible passenger.
It was great that you didn't throw up.
Yeah, well, we got through that part of the day, thank God. Next time, I reckon I'm going to bring my GR Yaris along and maybe we can race.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
When you talk about the balance of the old one was one of the best balanced cars I've ever driven.
Yeah, definitely. And I actually think one thing that is amazing is they've got more power and more torque now because they've gone from the 2 litre to the 2.4, obviously, without affecting the balance of the chassis at all.
Yeah, you look at things like having a heat exchanger, which you can do track days without oil temperatures going through the roof. It's got a bigger radiator. You look at most things under the bonnet here and it's just neater and better packaged, and it's not until you drive it that you understand. All right, ready?
Yep. It goes well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes unbelievably well. Like, you look at this thing as perfect, nice job.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to talk about the power and torque, but at first, this thing punches so far above its weight.
I know.
It is just unbelievable.
So are you saying it's all the car and it's not me, or?
I'm saying the car played a very big part in it.
I'm just after a bit of validation from my father.
It looks incredibly cool. We know so many people with 86s who do track days and stuff. We know that this one's several seconds a lap faster.
Yeah, I mean, for people to be able to buy this car, take it to the track on the weekends and have fun with it, as well as drive it to work and home.
It ticks all the boxes. I think I want one.
I think you need one.
Why do I need one?
Well, if I've got the old car and you've got the new car, maybe you're a chance.
I reckon I'll be about a second a lap faster, and I know that by fact.